Now, from the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10.
Oh, we begin tonight at 6 with a check of the weather. Here's a live look from Tower Cam 10 across the Elizabeth River toward downtown Norfolk. The sun was shining today, but you definitely needed a jacket if you were heading outside. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. I'm Kayla Gaskins. Meteorologist Jeff Edmondson joins us now from the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center. And Jeff, you're tracking some pretty big changes heading our way.
Yes, we have clouds rolling in tonight, and that's going to be part of the storm system for tomorrow, bringing rainfall for much of the area. And a few of us might actually see a snowflake tomorrow, maybe in the morning. The clouds are down to our south. You probably noticed them as the sun was setting. They're off in the distance and they're starting to roll in tonight. But we still have a little ways until we'll see the rain. We won't see rainfall for this evening. So if you need to go out and grab something to eat here for your Sunday night, you'll still be dry. It'll just be chilly outside. Here's the rain. The storm system is moving in from the south. It's going to bump into the cold air that we're going to see across our area overnight. We already have that cold air now. We still have a wind out of the north, and we'll have that for our day tomorrow. So that's feeding in the colder air for tomorrow. So that's what happens with the storm system. It bumps into it. Roanoke getting some snow. Richmond getting some snow coming up tomorrow. For our area into Hampton Roads, probably not getting snowfall. We'll probably stay warm, but for the eastern shore, maybe a few wet snowflakes mixing in. This is what it looks like at 9 a.m. on our future track, and we have that rain snow line right across our area. Much of the rain into North Carolina and also throughout the Hampton Road cities. And we see that rain and snow mixture continue through the midday hours. Rain still for the Hampton Road cities, and the rain continues into the evening. So probably an all-day rain event coming up for tomorrow, plus the colder temperatures too. How much snow are we going to see in terms of totals? Well, really not going to have much for totals, but there may be some trying to stick to the grass across the eastern shore. So that's kind of exciting. Again, I'm not expecting any travel issues with the snowfall, but we will have maybe a splash of it for the eastern shore as we look ahead to our Monday. Now, after the storm system moves out, it's going to stay really cold. So tomorrow we have the wind, we have the rainfall, we also have a few snowflakes as well, temperatures in the 40s. I'll show you more about the storm system hour by hour and what it's going to do with our long-term forecast in just a little bit.
Well, Jeff, thanks. And both North Carolina and Virginia set another record for one-day increases in cases today. It's the second straight day both break that record. The Virginia Department of Health reported nearly 3,900 new cases today. The 7-day average of new cases in the Commonwealth has also been increased. Locally, new cases have been rising. Hospitalizations jumped up today and continue to trend upward. The percent of tests coming back positive is at its highest point since May. North Carolina reported 6,400 new cases today. It's the third time in 4 days the state has broken its record for one-day increases. Hospitalizations have been climbing since early November. The percent of tests coming back positive has been steady over the last few days. And as the coronavirus continues to spread, students in one local school district are returning to remote learning tomorrow. Williamsburg James City County Public Schools says kids will be learning from home until at least January 11th. The superintendent says this comes after 7 students and staff tested positive last week. The remote learning excludes students with disabilities and English learning students. Well, 2 local brothers have been working for months to make masks for their community, and they're using the profits to help others. 10 on your side's Kara Dixon joins us now. And Kara, you spoke with those brothers today.
Yeah, Kayla, I actually just spoke with them. Now, they told me this idea started a couple of months ago out of a need to help others in their community. Now, Jeffrey and Sabion Bayon call themselves the 2 sewing brothers. Before the pandemic, the only experience they had with sewing was from what they learned in their middle school classes. But to date, they've made up to 1,000 masks for people in their community. The college students also decided to step up their efforts to help those in need who are hungry. Yesterday, they held a food donation drive in their neighborhood, the third they've had in 2 months. Now, the brothers say they wanted to do all this just because it was the right thing to do for their community. Now, coming up tonight after the game, you'll find out what's next for the brothers and also how you can help them with their food donation drive next weekend. I'm Kara Dixon, 10 on your side.
Well, Kara, thank you. And there are 2 opportunities to get a free coronavirus test this week. One is on Tuesday at the First Baptist Church, East End in Newport News. It's a drive-through event from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. or whenever supplies run out. The church is off Jefferson Avenue near 30th Street. Anyone 12 and older can get tested. On Thursday, you can get a free test at the Faith Deliverance Christian Center in Norfolk. That's in the Villa Heights neighborhood. The event runs from 1 to 3 p.m. Flu shots will also be available there. And we're working to learn more about 2 crashes on Interstate 664 in Chesapeake overnight. State police say that they happened just before 3:30 this morning. According to investigators, a Chrysler truck struck the Jersey Wall in the southbound lanes near Bowers Hill. 2 people in a Ford pickup truck stopped to help. Another driver hit their truck, hit a semi-truck, and then caught fire. 3 people went to the hospital. We're working to learn how they're doing tonight and if anyone is facing any charges. An 18-year-old died in a crash early this morning on the Eastern Shore. It happened just after 4 a.m. on Guard Shore Road. That's near Ridge Road in Bluxom. State police say 18-year-old Sean Turner ran off the road and hit a tree. He was not wearing his seatbelt and was thrown partially from the vehicle. Turner died at the scene. Police believe speed was a factor in the crash. And we are just getting started here at 6. Coming up, we have an update on a family hurt in a crash this week in Virginia Beach. How they say they're doing after a truck hit their home.